Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1127th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. 1127th edition. Traders, it is Thursday night. This video is being filmed on Thursday night for trading Friday, January 24th, 2014. Let me start off with this. Traders, my sincere apologies for the horrible, horrible performance I had on Thursday. I was horrible. We went 5 for 5, all losers. Let me just say, may the gods of trading cane me Singapore style if I ever have another day so far off the mark. My bad. I don't know what to tell you. It just all went bad for us yesterday. My apologies there. What a horrible day. But head down, nose to the grindstone. Let's move forward. This video, which is being filmed on Thursday night for trading Friday, January 24th. In this video, just before we get started, know that futures trading can be extremely risky, like you've seen today, because today was horrible, and can cause substantial financial loss. Futures trading is not suitable for all trading accounts. Please, please always have your stops in. All right, traders, so if you still like me after today, come on down to livewithoscar.com, jump into my free chat room, and allow me to help you understand the charts the way I've been trading and viewing them since I'm 18 years old. All right, so here we go. Traders, emini S&P, massive, massive day here today. Massive days all over this big bull flag. But here's the thing. After such a big pullback day, if you are a technician that believes in formations, we're still inside the big bull flag. So far, the bull flag has held. Now, there is this. Check out this blue support line. Why is it support? Because it holds 3 valid points. 1, 2, 3. So it reaches 3 valid points. It makes it a valid line. We broke that line, got to the bottom of the bull flag, but we are still in the bull flag. Now, there's a larger support line, this yellow one right here. It's actually a parallel channel, and that one we have not penetrated completely, but we did get through it to the bottom of the flag. Now, traders, when we got to the bottom of the flag last time, it skyrocketed back to the top. We are in a big booming bull market. We're still inside the bull flag. So on the onset, you'd have to look at this and be bullish. No matter what happened today, understand this. We've got volatility to the point right now that it is quite uncomfortable for traders because it's almost impossible to figure out where to put your protective stop without it getting ran. I mean, look at the size of this bar. It's ridiculous. These bars, too. I mean, it's just all of these bars are really big days lately. So where do we put the stops? Traders, I can tell you this much. I have zero control over the market. I can only help you control your emotions and take very, very well-educated guesses on where the market will go next based on technical analysis. But I do not control these markets. No way I could get us not stopped out in a market like this today. If you can't afford this volatility, this may be a time that you step off for a few days or a week or two until the volatility calms down. But for those traders that are going to stay in this video will show you why there is confusion in the markets, why it looks like it's going to be bearish one moment, and it looks like it's breaking out for new highs the next moment, and then it looks bearish again. Here's why. We're in a big bull flag, and many technicians see that we're in that. We're also in this big booming bull parallel channel, and we haven't fully violated it yet. We just punched a hole in it and went back up. So we're still in the flag. This looks bullish. Let's go to the next chart. If you look at this chart is extremely bullish. This is the Dow Jones Transportation Average. This flag worked, although it was very little. This flag worked, although it was very little. You are above this very, very major support line. And this is what it looks like right as of Thursday's close. This is the leader of U.S. indices. It's the Dow Jones Transportation Average. Look at it, just bulling ahead. So it's really hard for us to think, let's go bearish when you've got a look like this technically. I mean, who would want to sell that? So that looks fantastic, right? So emini S&P looks good, and the tranny looks good. Then we move out to the NASDAQ. Once again, it's all looking bullish, right? So let's keep looking at the bullish pictures and see what happens here. NASDAQ, it looks fantastic. You had a big bull flag here. It broke out of the bull flag, rallied up, put in a flagpole, made another bull flag. This is right now current as of Thursday evening. We are right in the middle of the bull flag. You cannot simply just call bear. You have to stay with these formations until they pan out. You either end up down here and then you call it bear, or it does what it is supposed to do and you break out to the upside of the bull flag exactly the way it did from this bull flag. That is what should happen. But if it fails and starts to go the other way, of course, we will start to become bearish. But we're not done with this video yet. So this is a bullish look too. S&P bullish, tranny bullish, NASDAQ also looking bullish, but there are more. You've got a Russell chart that we've got to go over. Look at the Russell. This is an F flag. It's one of Oscar's, it's an Oscarism as we like to call it. One of my infamous F flags. When you fall out of an F flag, it gets ugly, but the F flags could last for quite some time and then just extend out for a while. So we are in an F flag that we know. We are getting towards the bottom of that F flag now, so it could get a little bit iffy, but we'll see what's going to happen with that. Now, you can't really expand this flag any further. It's about as far as you can expand it. You move the line, you've lost your bars. So it can't expand any further, and this is tonight's bar Thursday night. For now, we are still in the F flag, but we're threatening. So it's starting to now slowly not look as wonderful as it did in the last three charts. And now let's go to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We move out to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, traders, and look what we have here. The picture starts to change dramatically. We have broken the bull flag, completely violated it, settled lower than it, and it doesn't look good. If you looked at this one chart alone, if this was the only chart you had, you would absolutely be a seller on Friday. So, what else is there? Let's continue to look at this flag. What can you do with this flag? Well, traders, in reality, it started up here. It was a nice tight little flag. Then we had this drop through it, but it held, so I increased the flag, and I said, okay, obviously the flag just expanded a little, and I can only expand it a little because I still got to have this bar. It's got to touch something, and I've got this bar right here, so I could expand it about that far, but that's about it. Now, if you want to over-exaggerate it, you can take this and put it right there and say, okay, I'm going to grab this bar, I'm going to grab this overshoot, and say that this isn't the flag, this is the flag. In that case, we settled right at the bottom. Will it go up or will it go down? This is a crapshoot. Indicator base points straight down in this one, but this is the real bear flag, bull flag. This is not, you can extend it out here if you really want to, we want to stretch it a little bit, so we'll extend it out here. But I say that this was the real bull flag, and it has been violated. So now the picture changes a little bit. It starts to get confusing. Some of those were quite bullish looking, but this one is not nearly as pretty looking as the other two were. Then we take this major support line. It held this ricochet down and caught the bottom of this red channel. Rallied up, it held right here and caught the top of the red channel. Rallied up, it held here, but then this time it broke. So the yellow support line broken, the flag broken. Even if we extend it, being threatened right now, will it settle below it? It looks like it did already on Thursday. So the landscape changes when we look at this chart. Then there's one thing that's been happening lately, and it is completely undeniable, and it is this. If you've been following the day and night markets, you will recognize this. The DAX, if it wiggles, the U.S. follows. It has been following like the Pied Piper, the DAX is, and the U.S. following it minute after minute for the last 10 days. I kid you not, if the DAX moves, then the S&P moves. It goes up, the S&P goes up, the DAX goes down, the S&P goes down. Look at what the DAX did. This is as of Thursday's close. Complete violation of the flag. Can we extend the flag or expand it? Maybe to here. Still complete violation of the flag. So what is that? This has been leading the markets around. It has completely violated the flag. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, as I showed you, had violated the flag. And the other 3 or 4 indices that we've looked at, the S&P, the Transportation Average, the NASDAQ, and the Russell, 3 bullish, 1 borderline. So you've got 3 bullish, 1 borderline, 2 bearish. That is the confusion in the markets, traders. There are a lot of analysts out there that see this too. So that's basically where our problem lies. Which will it be for tomorrow? Right now, we're in bull flags on some. We've broken out of the bear flags on others. We tend to want to probably sell a rally tomorrow. We'll see how it pans. Excuse me. Omni starting off with a neutral posture, and we'll decide what to do as the market starts to gyrate on Thursday night through Friday morning into Friday. So traders, remember that look that you just seen in the DAX looked horrible. But then we've got this look right here, which is not so horrible. You've got the emini S&P, and it hasn't quite broken down yet. So we have justification for the bulls. We've got justification for the bears. That, if you ask me, creates a neutral Omni for the day. So traders, we're going to start off neutral. We will absolutely be in the market. Omni's already got levels right here. We just have to see if it goes up or down first. Whichever way it goes, we will participate. Traders, I hope this helps to guide you through a little bit. It helps to clean up some of the confusion. The confusion is right there before your eyes. They are half bullish, half bearish. It's going to have to make a play sooner or later. Many analysts out there see this. Okay, traders, thank you so much for coming to livewithoscar.com. Make sure you come to my site, come to my chat room. It's free. And always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do with keeping your emotions at bay is to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for coming to livewithoscar.com, and I hope this video helped.